Hello, excellent second grade writers. Today we are doing narrative writing about being responsible. It is day 3 of this project and we are working on our details. On our narrative writing checklist, we are working on the second and third bullets, so supplying at least 3 detail sentences to describe actions, thoughts, and feelings. And because this is a narrative, we are telling a story. Make it sound like a story. Tell someone the story, but instead of using your mouth, use your words. Okay, and then we're using linking and temporal words as well. In our example today, the linking or temporal words or transition words are first, next, and later. And then our detail sentences are, we went on the very first ride we saw. It was Dracula's castle. Next, we went on the white roller coaster because it was my mom's favorite ride. Later, we bought rainbow twisted popsicles. They tasted so sweet. So you guys only have to do 3 detail sentences. This one has 5 detail sentences. And you can add as many detail sentences as you need to really tell your story, because that's what narrative writing is all about, is telling your story. And these temporal words walk the reader along and make sure that they're understanding what's happening. On your Foursquare, you should already have your topic sentence and your conclusion sentence. We wrote those yesterday. Our focus is going to be on this box 2, box 3, and box 4. Those are the places where you are going to put your detail sentences and really describe things. And this really is like the first big event, the second big event, and then your third big event that you want to be talking about. Now, when you did your brainstorming on Monday, you guys shared in a discussion post the different details that you were thinking about sharing. And you also asked other writers questions about what they have written. So after this video is finished, I want you to go visit that discussion. And if you were one of the first people to put up your thoughts and discussions, you can maybe look at one of the last posts and see if you can ask questions of those friends. But you're going to click on this button. The little girl that's holding the sign says go to Monday's detail discussion, which will take you to the discussion page. When you've finished reading what other people have asked you and deciding what to do, you're going to go ahead and click on this button that says go back to the Wednesday writing page, and it will take you back in the module where you belong. So click on her on this page to go see the discussion. After you get there, click on this dude who will take you back where you need to be in the module. When you finished looking at the things and maybe revising the details that you were going to write, you're going to come back to your Foursquare and make sure that you put those temporal linking transition words in. A lot of times I will put them in very first, and I'll use my very generic first, next, last. And I can change those later on if I want to, if something else sounds better. But I put them in there just to remind me that I need to have them there. And remember, most of the time there will be a comma directly after your transitional word or phrase. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and put those details down. And like I said earlier, you're telling a story. You want to go in order, make it natural and story-like. This isn't quite like your informational or opinion paragraphs. It is an actual story. So keep that in mind as you write. All right, quick recap. You're going to click on the button with the girl holding the sign. You're going to see what other people have said or asked about your details. You're going to think about it. You're going to go back to your Foursquare. You're going to write your transition or temporal or linking words. Then you're going to write your detail sentences, and you will be done for the day. Good luck, and I'll see you tomorrow.